Hey guys, what's up? This is just an update from my end. It's this episode 10 and week 11. And for those of you that didn't watch my last video, I've gone on to an offer now, the second offer now, and it's cold calling business owners in the roofing space, and it's for like a marketing agency. And yesterday I had my, it's 10 days ago that I was on the job interview and I got it. I said yes, and yesterday I just had another call with the owner, and I still haven't taken any calls yet. To be honest, I feel like a lot of the time throughout this whole process, like the last 11 weeks, now it's week 11, I haven't really been actively taking any calls. A lot of it has just been time when I haven't had an offer, or if I have been on an offer, a lot of the times it's just been, onboarding and get to know everything like that. I think I only have been taking calls actively for 8 days. So, you can see like that's not a lot of time to actually practice real on. So yeah. And what I've noticed is from this right here is that I make 10%, and from industry standard of all the leads that we have, I would be able to make, when we have exhausted all of the leads from an industry standard of 1% appointment set per 100 calls, I would only be able, if we would take like the average of our ticket price, I would be able to, when we have exhausted all of the leads, I would have been able to make 5K per month. And yes, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money, but that's all of the leads, right? So it's like, I don't feel like there's a lot of like, progress I can make there. I can become a closer, so that's pretty cool. And I can teach other appointment setters, if we get more onto the team, I can teach them how to use the system. So I guess this is more like a lesson from Rich Dad Poor Dad, that yeah, I will be able to make money, but Rich Dad Poor Dad is like, he learned about that, learning different skills without even get paid. And that takes me into another thing here, is that the last offer I was on, my family was really against it because I ended up using 80 hours approximately, maybe 60, 80 hours, and I set 41 appointments, and the event flopped and nobody got closed, and me and the other one that was also an appointment setter was not really happy with it. It was really, really annoying. We've been spent all of this time just trying to get appointments, and nobody got closed. But that's yeah, my family, they said it was a scam, and we said, oh, you're so naive, and you're so naive, like, why did you even do that? And my mom and everyone else just said, just do like your brothers and just take a university degree. That's way better because you are guaranteed a pay. Yeah, but when you're guaranteed a pay, really, really good to do, but there's a big cap on what you can even earn. But with commission, there's no big cap really. You can make as much as you really want to, just as long as you're good and you are on the right offer. Because a lot of the times it's just being able to be on the right offer that actually makes you have to be in the right vehicle, and then at the same time you have to be good enough to actually sell people. So yeah. And I noticed that 5 things I have to work on until I actually start taking these calls actively on this offer is that I have to learn composure, I have to be better at being authoritative, I have to be better to think on my feet, I have to be better at objection handling and like curveballs that these business owners might do. And at the end of the day, I have to keep practicing my script and like actually rewriting it 3 times a day, because I learned from a guy called Andres. He's in a Discord group called Impact Team with a lot of closers and setters, and he said you have to rewrite your script 3 times a day. That's the best way to actually get to know it as fast as possible. So that's what I'm going to do while I not actually taking any calls. So yeah, guys, next week, I don't want to make this video too long, but next week I just want to actually see that I am starting to take calls, because I feel like I'm just wasting my time, and like I feel like the road to 5K is pretty long if yeah, if I'm not actually actively taking any calls, then I'm just practicing and practicing and practicing without putting it to use. So I really want to do that. So yeah, I want to focus on those 5 things, both when I'm not taking calls and when I'm taking calls. So yeah, guys, take care and peace out. Bye bye.